Tuesday, February 13th, 2018, Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So it's about midday London time. I'm a little later today, but still 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or New York time. I want to talk about the biggest buy signal for precious metals, in my opinion, and that is Andy Hoffman from World Crypto Network. For about 15 years, he used to be a precious metals dealer, and he came out with a video a few days ago, February 8th, saying he sold all his gold, all his silver, and is 100% into cryptos. Before I go further into why I think it's the biggest buy signal for precious metals, let's have a quick look at the markets this morning. Yesterday, of course, the Dow rebounded. Was it a dead cat bounce, Billy? What do you think? Well, Billy doesn't, he gets along with cats, but he doesn't really like dogs either. He's a funny dog, very friendly with people, but he seems to think it's a dead cat bounce in the Dow. We might still see the Dow going rebounding a bit more in the next week or two, but I think the top is in. So this morning, after the big jump yesterday in the Dow, we're down. We're down 130 as I speak here, or down 0.5% at 24,470. We've been down as much as 200 points, down to around 24,400. S&P down 12, down 0.5%. Gold has done well again. We got up to 1331. That's a resistance actually. That if I'm not going to show the chart today, but looking at the daily chart here, the high from the 25th of Jan at 1365, and then the high on the 2nd of Feb. There's like a downward trending channel that we're in right now, and the resistance right now is right around 1330 for today. So we just got above that level. But I can tell you that the descending line is quite sharp. So by tomorrow, if we're around these levels or around 1330, we will have broken out of that downward channel. The other thing I've noticed now is that gold is hugging the 50-day moving average really well, and we traded through it on the 8th of Feb when we made a low at around 1307, 1308. But right now, the 50-day moving average is trending up and gold is following it and bouncing off it. Today, that line is around 1316. So that's where I expect support. What's silver doing? Silver is up 6 at 1660. It got up to 1670. The dollar is a bit weaker this morning, thanks to the strength of the Japanese yen. Dollar right now, dollar index is down 0.4% at 89.72, and also down quite a bit against the pound and the euro, but it's down 1% against the yen at 107.60. And the pound is up 65 pips or 0.5% at 139.01. Euro is up 48 pips or 0.4% at 133.40. So the dollar is weakened again this morning. Bond markets, the 10-year yield is still fairly well behaved, 2.83%. Yesterday we got up to 2.89. So that was a new high. 3% is still the key level. So, Andy Hoffman. So, yeah, he made a video saying, major announcement. And he's going to leave, basically he was still holding to some gold. He sold all his silver last year. And now he's saying that after 5,000 years, gold has lost its leadership as a monetary asset, as a safe haven, and he's all in to cryptocurrencies. And I think that's a major buy signal, to be honest. And I'm not slagging off cryptocurrencies. I've got now quite a bit of an exposure to cryptocurrencies, but I haven't done it by selling my gold or silver. I've done it by, earning steam, by earning some tokens from sponsored videos, by actually exchanging some fiat for cryptocurrencies, but I haven't touched my gold and silver. And it's still the bulk of, percentage-wise, the bulk of my, holdings or portfolio, if you want to call it that. And why do I say that about Andy Hoffman? I don't disagree with him that cryptocurrencies and the blockchain are going to be very important, and that we're going to see a lot of gains in a lot of the tokens and a lot of the applications. It's like many people have said in the past, and I've said it in the past, we're like in the early stages of the internet in the early 90s. So, but there were a lot of companies which were basically applications on the internet, like pets.com or doyou.com or thestreet.com. All these companies just went, had their IPOs. They were worth billions and then they collapsed. But that's, but nowadays the internet is ubiquitous. Everyone uses the internet. Blockchain is the architecture behind the internet, is going to change everything, but it doesn't mean to say that it's going to overtake gold. Gold is going to be there no matter what. It doesn't matter about the technology. And even like famous economists like Milton Friedman, Nobel Prize winner in the early 70s when Nixon went off the gold standard, he said that gold was going to probably drop to like $1 or $2 because there wouldn't be any more demand for it because it was demonetized. And at the time, gold was what, $35 an ounce. And where are we now, Mr. Friedman or Dr. Friedman? So actually, it's quite encouraging that Andy Hoffman is finally capitulated and he's gone all into cryptos and 0%, physical gold or silver or precious metals mining stocks. I think it's a mistake, but of course it's what he wants to do. He might do very well with the cryptocurrencies, but I think it's always good to have precious metals. It's the ultimate store of value. It's really counterparty risk-free. With cryptocurrencies, you've got the internet as the counterparty risk. You can't really hold a Bitcoin. You can't really, hold an application. It's just technology, Andy. So, yeah. What else? No, I just wanted to talk about that. And I'll put the link to his video or in his announcement above in the cards and below in the description. His business is called CryptoGoldCentral.com, but I guess he's going to have to change that to CryptoCentral.com now that he's even gotten rid of the last gold he had. His YouTube channel is World Crypto Network. So interesting. What else is going on in terms of the markets? No, as I said, look for that 1330-31 level. That will be good resistance if we can break above that a few bucks and close above there like 1332-33. That should be quite positive. Stock market, yeah, we're down right now 133. You never know when we open when the regular hour session opens in New York at 9:30 Eastern time, we could very well rebound and go up another few hundred points. But I think we dropped from last Monday, the 666, well, Friday before last Monday, 666, and then last Monday we dropped 1100, and we've held around 23,000. We could rebound a bit. I don't think we'll make a new high, but in a few weeks, I think we could see the market start turning back down, and then things will get interesting then. The dollar right now is a little bit under pressure today. Bond market seems to be fairly well behaved right now, unless we get above 3%. Maybe the damage has been done because we've come from 1.35 July 2016 to almost 3%. So maybe we've gotten the rise in interest rates. Maybe interest rates won't rise anymore. They've done enough to hurt everything and hurt the financial system. I don't know. Have to keep an open mind about these things. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can also follow me on steemit.com and on Twitter, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.